let's look at the life cycle of a plant. So let's start with this picture. So this is showing that plants, like all living things, have a life cycle. They grow from baby plants to mature plants, just like people do. And there are 4 stages in a plant's life cycle. So we'll start here, and there's the seed, and then the seed grows into a seedling. It sprouts, and it becomes a seedling. And then the seedling grows up into a mature plant. And then that mature plant grows flowers. And the flowers are where the seeds will be produced. Sometimes there's fruit and the seeds are inside the fruit, but oftentimes the flowers make the seeds themselves without a fruit. So let's look at that in another way. We'll start here with the seed. So here's the seed. Remember, a life cycle is a cycle is something that happens over and over, so it goes around. So I like this picture showing that it goes around and the connection that it keeps going. So it starts with a seed, and then that seed germinates, starts to grow. Here it is as a seedling. So seed to seedling, and then here it grows up into a mature plant with a big stem and leaves. And then that mature plant grows flowers. And in this case, it's a bean plant. So the flower actually grows a fruit that has the seed inside of it. And then here's the seed. And it happens over again, and it keeps happening over and over. This is the first part of the life cycle, the seed. I want to read to you what it says about a seed. The plant life cycle begins with the planting of a seed. The seed needs certain conditions to begin to grow. With warm temperatures, healthy soil, and water, the seed coat softens and begins to germinate or sprout. So that's the seed. You can see the seeds there. Next comes the seedling. As the seed germinates, the tiny roots and shoots stored inside the seed begin to grow. The roots grow down into the soil. The shoot grows upward above the soil towards the sun. The plant at this stage is called a seedling. Okay, so this is the seedling. The next stage is adult plant, or we've also seen that called mature plant. The seedling continues to grow until it reaches adulthood. With proper soil, water, and sunlight, the adult plant will soon produce flowers. Flower. At this stage of the life cycle, the adult plant begins to produce flowers. Inside the flower are the seeds that will continue the life cycle. Once the seeds are made, the flower begins to die off. Fruit. Some plants produce fruit or seed pods. The seeds are found inside the fruit. We eat many of a plant's fruits and seed pods. So these are the different stages in the life cycle of a plant. So let's go back and look at this one. This is the one that I really like because it's like a cycle. When we did our burrowing animals, we did a life cycle in a circle like this. So seed, here's the seed, to seedling, to mature plant, to flower, and sometimes fruit, but flower. And then it starts all over again. Seed, seedling, mature plant, flower. And it keeps going around and around and around. And that's the life cycle of a plant.